1-point game. Tugler grabs it. And then able to...
Like the naked and afraid thing I read last time. Here goes Fleming's inside, looking for Tugler. And then
Cenac. How to get those defensive rebounds. Look at that rebound.
Yeah, Cenac, he's so big, he's long. He's 6'11", 240. He's only a freshman, but his body says he's 25 years old.
From New Orleans, Louisiana. #1 center in the country.
Cenac turnaround goes to work, through some contact, missed the shot. Cenac rips down a good defensive board. That was more Houston-like. Cenac, the big man, can definitely...
A little bit slow coming from the high side, and Toppin just took it baseline to the other side of the rim. Great start for Texas Tech against those double teams.
Milos Uzan into the freshman, Chris Cenac. He elevates over
possession. Haggerty, Jones a three. Rebound Flemings.
That was another one of those sequences. Haggerty draws two, finds Jones for a clean look. Simply can't convert.
Cenac from the
post. They quickly double, got caught in the air. Tough pass. And another Arizona State turnover. That's 5 giveaways, and on the... It's a team that week 1 was #1 in the country. They were #2 actually going into the season. After week 1, they were #1. Why do you think that is, that not enough people are talking about them?
Well, I think when they took their loss to Tennessee, you know, there was other teams that had elevated up and were playing outstanding basketball.
Getting into any action, or already to 8 on the clock. But they haven't penetrated at all. Now they do. That'll do.
Now he can be a threat down low one-on-one.
Cenac from what he calls the Roth report. He covers college basketball. Flemings has the highest offensive rating among Kelvin Sampson players with a 20-plus usage rate of anybody.
Miss. Sharp tried to feed Tugler. Chris Cenac, along with Flemings, one of those really talented freshmen.
I saw a media clip, or a social media clip, I guess it was earlier this week or maybe last week, where he was in the gym knocking down threes from the corner, and he was doing a lot of talking every time that ball left his hand, and a really nice looking shot.
And Houston takes it right back as Tugler digs it out. Cenac on the pick and pop. And it's
Cenac.
They usually dominate in terms of points in the paint as well. Cenac wide.
The flash from Cenac.
Great year. I think his shooting was somewhat of a surprise to Kansas when they recruited him.
Well, his number is 3. His nickname is Trey. His dog's name is
that for the Bearcats to soften up this stifling defense of the Houston Cougars. Good defense by Bobby Miller.
Cenac trying the other side.
It's no good. He got a good look, though.
He did, and you're going to have to make those, because you're not going to get many of those, because, again, when Houston is doubling the ball, they're sprinting out of the...
Was it ever? Goodness. I got a backache just watching it. Right? Cenac.
Sometimes you can look at teams on film, and, you know, kids, they have a lot of pride, but it's hard to replicate
no doubt
what the Cougars can do and be able to score night in and night out.
Cenac in the loss. A Houston freshman record. There's a block, but there's
more to Durham's game. He could score, but he wanted more sometimes, you know. Nice try.
Now they penetrate inside. Uzan. Cenac. Now.
Milos Uzan and JoJo Tugler, 3 starters back from a team that was within 1 possession of the title. And the Cougars begin with the ball. The first real test for both teams, who've started 3-0. This wonderful mid-November atmosphere and a sold-out legacy.
Cincinnati Bearcat team some offense, which he typically does.
Baba Miller 0 for 2 now from the floor. Cenac again from 3.
Here's Cenac, high post.
I think he's got to be the guy that posts up there.
What an airtight defensive possession, and Houston ball.
Sealed the deal.
Nice pass. Throw, and Uzan finds Cenac, couple of balls.
There's an identity in this program. There's not a lot of identities that are still safe in a college game with the ever-changing landscape. Houston is...
They've won 14 in a row at home and 47 of 48. Cenac with the follow. In the look from last year, 35-5 offensively with a little bit of different personnel.
Well, L.J. Cryer became a great go-to guy, even as a scoring guard. And they don't have that. And, of course, Juwan Roberts is the all-time winningest player. This is going to be a tough shot. That's not a good shot, and he got...
8 on the timer. Cenac, a hop step.
9 assists, 1 turnover in that game. You know, guys that weren't expected to necessarily be one and done.
Great possession by Bateman.
Cenac got it. DeBonsa spins, lost the handle. Uzan takes it away. Houston the other way. Feed inside.
Favorite stat. Their opponents were shooting 68%. I was going to ask Kelvin Sampson, what do you do? You're such a great defensive coach. You even foul.
Low percentage shot there. Tugler somehow scrapped for that rebound. 3 on 2. Right down the middle of the floor, they had him. Cenac.
Especially with Cenac, that I would anticipate he would absolutely destroy a diamond and one.
Uzan. Cenac will try from outside, and that's... Cenac.
Miller, sidestep 3. Cenac climbing the ladder.
When you're not very good this year, it would be wise to lose a lot. So you're telling people to tank? Is that what you're saying, Rob? It's a good year to tank, yeah. Double team comes. There's another.
Usually Marcus play screen to screener. Nice dive.
Target. Sharp had to go to the floor for that.
Cenac rebounds the Kansas miss.
To a buzzsaw with the Cougars today, and there's that high release against soft tap.
Clock at 5 for Jay Buckley. Passes to a double team. Stolen by Emmanuel Sharp. Alley-oop, Cenac.
Uzan high-stepping, throws it up, no good. And Cenac is
wearing down the offense, almost to where the guard doesn't want to bring it up, passes it, so they can't get into the offense.
Cenac.
Isaiah Horwell. Cenac.
Things wasting no time. His buddy Cenac picked
the rebound and stop teams from going in transition.
Sharp, shot fake, can't hit. McCarty, another tip out. That's 7 offensive rebounds. Cenac.
Uzan a 3, in and out. Rebound, Cenac.
Carlos Uzan's had a great first half. 11 points, 4 of 6 shooting, and fine for Cenac.
For the Cougars. Tugler. And on that doorstep.
We saw the reaction from Kelvin Sampson and the Milos Uzan turnover. He was still harping on that in the timeout, and then frustrated by the offense. He said, guys, we're not one-on-one players.
10 feet. Create some space. Watch out.
Cenac with the takeaway, and then gives it off to Flemings. Bounce past Tugler. Feed to Cenac.
Drive that one baseline. Sharp. Beautiful.
Cenac, he can take that shot. He passes it up. Instead from 12.
Brody Robinson is playing hard, but having a hard time finishing plays.
Cenac from the free throw.
Up and left Emmanuel Sharp all by himself in the corner.
Tough rebound from Cenac.
Golly.
Flemings, another no-look dive.
Kingston Flemings. Done by Cenac.
Like he's done so smoothly here in the first half.
A Wildcat is down and it leads.
The clicking, I think he can be 35 to 40% three-point shooter.
He's matched up with Cenac. And now Uzan. Tugler. Uzan. Drop off Cenac. Lays can shoot the 3. Sharp just 1 bucket in the first half. Cenac.
Houston's not a team that turns the ball over. They're one of the best in the country at valuing the basketball.
Cenac.
The Cougars fans still standing. Tugler can't get it to go. The putback is no good. Sharp bounce pass underneath.
Challenge, the Browns score. And for Terrence Brown, that's just a second made field goal for a player averaging 21 points per game. Sits at 5 points right now. Fleming's great pass. Cenac dunks it.
Open to the basketball for both teams tonight. Flemings for Cenac.
In his second half, Houston has led it pretty much the whole second half. Uzan sets up Cenac. His second.
The offensive glass and getting that basketball in the middle of the floor. Got to continue to do so.
Yeah, that's what this kid did.
Well, Steve Pearl said he's getting some NBA interest already.
He is.
6'8".
Yep. Nice drop off.
Cenac scores.
Say basketball as well. Great young man, great talent.
It feels like we should be under 5 minutes left in this half. We're not even under 10 minutes. I'm saying this is a long game. Straight.
Sharp to Cenac. Two defenders, patient. Cenac.
Starting out, normally you attack a 1-3-1 at the elbow and at the short corner. They attack.
Emmanuel Sharp, 22 points against Hawkins.
And he has to get going for this team to reach its potential this season.
Houston's three returning starters, Uzan, Tugler, and Sharp, were very quiet, combined for just 6 in that first half.
And Kelvin Sampson's tenure at U of H. Backdoor pass for
Uzan, who decided to pull his name out of the draft, returned to Houston. Into Cenac, the freshman, another tough shot. This one goes. Sharp trying to go baseline. And the 6'11" Cenac.
Cenac spinning.
Sharp jumper. Sharp the rebound. Houston is a brilliant offensive rebound.
There, James. That's him.
He can fill it up. Fleming's doing it on both ends. That is his 6th steal. Sharp.
Defensively, and we have Oklahoma State that's really good offensively, not so good defensively. Give up 82 points a game. Joseph Tugler heard you, and he comes away with the steal. Flemings has it down low and looking to reset. Chris Cenac jumper.
On Felix, one of my favorites.
The new number 4 is Panagiotis Pagonis. He wore number 99. Had a change.
He was their point guard last year. Flemings, Wagner is guarding him. Got a hand on it. Cenac again. Clean.
Interesting. You're talking about the 2-point guards. Mostly today we've seen Flemings carry the ball over midcourt, and then they put it in the hands of Uzan in more of a playmaker role.
What's interesting, though, is when they grab a rebound, both are in positions for outlets. You say
we have to treat it like an NBA type of season. Through the droughts, he said, I have to be that person that does the little things more. And we've seen that so far.
Cenac. Both these teams are really good offensive rebounding teams. Cenac. That shot was contested. Cenac gets it back. And
release point.
Flemings. What a putback. Uzan got a step. Left hand. Tugler to Cenac off the wing.
Still
Good late contest by Cenac.
Flemings is like he shot out of a cannon.
Right?
Sharp.
Mismatch here.
The skill set is so evident with Cenac. So
deliberate with either hand. Impressive.
He'll likely get plenty of practice doing that today as
Fleming's on the lob. The tie heaves. He's way off, and the Cougars have now held Baylor scoreless for close to 3 minutes.
Cenac, you got your 5-man guarding the perimeter with his hand up. He's going to fire a 3 as well.
LSU, good win for the Gators over Vanderbilt yesterday. Vandy will be in action as well, taking on Arkansas. Then it's Kansas and Colorado. Another pass underneath by Flemings. Cenac with the slam.
But he has, and it's worked.
DeBonsa shake and bake. Jumper wouldn't go. He tried to draw the foul. Kick up ahead. Cenac.
Big Forest before New Orleans for a boss.
Colton Benson, the Privateers' leading scorer, coming into the game with 15 points per game, has been held to just 2 here this afternoon.
Cenac from the free throw.
When experience isn't enough.
A.J. DeBonsa knocked out of the tournament earlier today.
So his next step, the NBA. Cenac fading away.
I'm sitting right next to Ed Kincaid, a federal judge in the Northern District of Texas. I'm not sure that would have gotten.
Nice. Flemings couldn't roll it home. Cenac puts it.
Kingston Flemings in the Houston offense down to 8 on the clock.
Got to exchange a dribble.
Finish it at 7-2. That was pretty smooth. The 7-2 sophomore from Sudan.
Ali Kugel is trying to check Flemings. Alley-oop.
Drops it into Chom. Punched back up by Miller. Chom ends up with it and can't put that one in.
Missed the shot, but I love the quick decision by Chom.
Sharks feeling it. Out to Cenac.
That's create. Still going to the bucket. In and out. Rebound. Putbacks.
In a year, 16 points a game over his last two. They need him to step up and knock down shots.
Muzan back for Cenac. Similar play.
By you a week ago. So 3 straight road games against top 10 teams.
Good execution, great kick out.
Now both of them in the Big 12, where they weren't a few years ago.
Has what they did on Saturday. Kelvin Sampson described it as their guards arrived to the scene of a car accident and just stood there and watched from the outside. They didn't offer to help at all.
Flemings, great pass. And leaves it for Flemings. 3 no good. Grimovic lost it and cleaning it up to Cenac.
Kingston Flemings back to work. What a find. Freshman.
Dude, yep. He'll get downhill some, but not the way Shed did.
Cenac lines it.
Their help is there. They will trap ball screens and exchanges and trap the post.
Davis fires. Kebakeda. Tugler rips it away. And it's Houston the other way. Houston leading it 4-2 here in the early going. John Shambi, Fran Fraschilla from the Marriott Center in Provo. Cenac got it. He screen sharp, off balance. That shot is short. Offensive rebound. Cenac inside and one.
Cenac.
As well, he's an underrated defender. You talk about his scoring all the time, but he can guard.
Turnaround Cenac. Great rebound by Tugler. Flemings the penetration. The feed to...
Skip passes are great, but they have to be quicker than that. Cruz could not hit it, and there's Cenac to clear his defensive board. Pretty good balance. Pretty much all night by Ryder getting back quickly, but they just relentless on the second wave. Cenac from the corner. An absolute rainbow for a 5-point lead. Flemings
up above 30% for the year, but a couple misses here. He's got the only 2-point field goal for West Virginia.
Sharp is so good without the ball, as all the good scorers are.
Into the Houston inbound, trying to chip away at that lead. Arizona has led the entire way. Cenac from music ball game here tonight. Emmanuel Sharp back in for the Cougars. The double team comes.
Nice.
And Cenac. Ball fake left hand.
Council. Line drive 3 is short. Cenac the rebound.
And no offensive rebounds available. Houston's guards do a great job of cracking down to rebound.
Cenac with the mid-range.
Early stages of this second half. Muzan still searching for his first points.
Of an NBA flavor the last 10 years or so. And they do more of that.
That's called great coaching.
Cenac jumper off the of this game. Flemings.
Flemings. Cenac.
Our offensive rebound for the Cougars.
Flemings. Boy, that was a laser pass.
Corner right now. Acom pulls right from the 3-point line. Not a great shot. Didn't move the ball at all. Contested 3.
This is what they worked on right here, playing through the 5-man at the top of the key and then getting into their cutting and screening action.
Cenac flash, and he gets the
corner three, an air ball.
One concern for Notre Dame, you play good defense on the front line.
Level so high, and I think he does deserve a lot of credit. He's had to change his game at the college level. Meanwhile, Houston, Fleming's little injury scare a moment ago seems to be fine. Cenac baseline.
Seed, and Fleming's outside to Sharp. And here's the
inside the hall. Reverse layup won't go.
Watch the speed here, Kevin.
Cenac set up for three. He got Cenac. That three dies on the side iron. Offensive rebound, Sacco. Good find inside. Inside Hill. Oh, he snuck by the defense, but missed the bunny.
That's what great defense does. It doesn't allow you to relax for 1 second. You're always anticipating a foul or someone blocking your shot, and it's easy to miss bunnies when you're thinking about